well.
Happy Christmas.
Live from Northside Ford, it's Rappin' with Jack, presented by Helen's Money Team with Network Funding.
And we're back with our 12th annual Rappin' with Jack for Family Service Association on KTSA. Now, I have with me Colin, who's a student at Bradley Middle School and a member of the National Junior Honor Society. How many students from Bradley are here tonight, Colin? Do you know?
I believe around 20, sir.
Okay. They were telling me Colin is going to be taking over this job that I do in a few years. So everybody practice saying Rappin' with Colin, okay? Just a few years away. What I really want to know, though, Colin, is what, and you got to tell me the truth. On my show, we don't hold anything back, okay? What is Mrs. Riccardi's 8th grade English class at Bradley really like?
It's a lot of fun. We get to do a lot of cool stuff, like recently we just got to write our own letters, and they could be about anything, and we got to just, like, kind of make up our own stories and kind of put them into music, and it's a lot of fun there.
So there's no work, it's just all fun?
No, there is work. We do learn about stuff like punctuation, and we learn about sentence structure, and we do a lot of vocabulary building and stuff like that.
Can you imagine what it's like to have her around all the time correcting punctuation and grammar at home? You only have to do that for like an hour a day. I get it all the time.
My dad is pretty much the same way.
Is he? Okay.
Yes, sir. He is. My mom and my dad like to correct me on a lot of stuff I do.
Well, now, what is your goal? You planning to go to college?
Yes, sir. I believe so.
Any idea what you'd like to do?
Not really.
Are you really interested in radio, or was that just a joke?
I've looked into it before. Like, I've looked into being a news journalist and stuff like that. But
I wish I had looked into it. I should have looked into it. I didn't think of that. Well, I'll tell you what, whatever you do, you're going to be very successful because you're a smart guy and you're well-spoken. And if you're representative of the Bradley National Junior Honor Society, they got it going on over there. So thank you for being here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And Merry Christmas to you and your family, Colin. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
All right. And watch that punctuation because Mrs. Riccardi is right there. She's listening. She's hanging on every word. All right.
Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if the reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple praise to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
The great Ken Slavin and his band, ladies and gentlemen, on Rappin' with Jack's main stage.
Thank you. That went out to my cousin Joy.
Very nice. Well, we're live on KTSA tonight from Northside Ford. It doesn't look like a car showroom, though. There are no cars on the floor, just hundreds of people. The biggest crowd we've ever had, wrapping presents for Family Service Association.
Wow.
One of the groups that we've had here for so many years, I almost feel like they've been with us every year, is from Southwest Preparatory School. James Hope, we talked to you on the radio a few days ago. And, James, how many students from the two Southwest campuses are here tonight?
We have nearly 40 students here from Southwest Prep, our Northwest campus and our Northeast campus today.
And we so appreciate that you are always the first school to come forward and say, whenever this thing is, just let us know. We will bring our students. We'll be there.
Well, you put out a challenge to us, and we put that challenge out to the other schools, and it seems like a few other schools took us up on
it. Does seem that way, doesn't it? Now, one of your students, Hope, no relation to you, is also here because that would make her name Hope, which would just be weird. And Hope, why is this something that you like to do, this Rappin' with Jack thing?
There have been people there for me when our family didn't have as much, and I'd like to be there for other people who maybe don't have that much right now. So.
Well, you're really young to have figured that out already. I know people a lot older than you that still don't know that.
Oh, well, thank you.
So thank you for doing this. I know this is a busy time of year. You probably have your own shopping you want to do and stuff with your family and friends, and this is a big, busy time to take a whole night out to help other people. So thank you. And how many again are from?
We have over 40 students here tonight.
Over 40 students from Southwest. Let's hear it for them. That is fantastic. Well, James and Hope, thank you so much for being here and doing what you do. We love you and we appreciate you, and you're doing a great job rapping over there. Nice rapping.
We've been practicing for a very, very long time. This is not our only event, so we do a lot of rapping at our school.
I'm going to bring my own gifts over and, just kind of sneak them onto James's table, I think, so they can do that. Oh, more Scotch tape is on its way. All right. I'd hate to be the guy that walks in with it. He's going to be mobbed when he comes through that door. We'll let our rappers get back to work. We'll hear more from Ken Slave and more from Northside Ford. Our 12th annual Rappin' with Jack event continues on News Talk 550 KTSA.
KTSA listeners helping to make Christmas a little brighter for the less fortunate in San Antonio. Now, Jack Riccardi.
We have a record-size crowd tonight wrapping the presents here at Northside Ford. Ken Slavin and the band sounding better than ever. And we have the Brackenridge Eagles in the house. We have Dwayne Bird and Carlos from the JROTC battalion. How many altogether, Dwayne Bird, are here tonight?
We brought 30 cadets and 4 adults, and then I tagged along.
Are you counted as an adult?
Not tonight.
Oh, okay. So I don't see. He said 4 adults and me. But in any event, that's a big group, and you've come all the way here. And as I was saying to the other school that we were just talking to, this is a time when you've got Tess, Carlos, and you've got your own family, and I'm sure you have Christmas shopping you need to do, or are you like most guys and you wait till Christmas Eve?
No, we try getting it a little early.
Oh, so you're actually getting it done now. Good for you. Why is it important for you to be here tonight?
Well, it's always important to show the cadets, to show the example by leading by example. So keeping busy with certain events by volunteering at certain areas, and it's just something part of our curriculum. So it's something we try to instill in our cadets.
And what do you think about this crowd? I mean, can you believe this?
Yeah, it's my second year here, so it's always great to see the crowd growing and growing. Just means we get more work done.
I like Carlos's attitude. Yeah, Jack, come on, I've seen this before. It's not that impressive. All right, well, look, we're really glad to have you here and appreciative of all that you do, Dwayne.
Thanks for having us, and looking forward to participating again next year.
All right, it won't be the same without you, so come back again next year. And Carlos, congratulations to you and your group for coming here tonight and doing so much work.
Thank you for having us. We're proud to be here.
God bless you, and Merry Christmas to you and your families. All right, Brackenridge Eagles. That's because we are about to, if we could get a drum roll, we are about to draw the winner of a pair of tickets to see the Cowboys and the Redskins.
Oh, wow.
Their football teams play this weekend up in Dallas. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
We made the slot too small for Jack's fat hands to reach in. Here, I think I can snag a ticket. All right, here we go. Our winner is Chandra Wickham. Chandra Wickham. Are you in the house?
Oh, here she comes. And
here
she's
she
blushing.
is. Chandra, come on over here. You are not only going to the game, you're playing quarterback on Sunday. How do you feel?
I got to work.
You're going to the game.
I'll go to the game.
You're going to the game.
I'll have to bring my coat back in on Sunday.
Yeah, call in sick. You're going to. We have. Actually, Raul, you can tell her better than I can. What does this prize package include?
2 tickets to the Cowboys-Redskins game this Sunday, overnight stay at a Marriott, and a $100 gas card to get you there and back.
How about that?
Wow.
Have you ever been to that stadium?
No.
It's like the 8th wonder of the world.
I was there before my kids were born, and the Cowboys lost that game.
Are you a football fan?
Oh, yeah. I love football.
So you know the Cowboys are undefeated this year. They're on their way to the...
I don't think you know football.
So anyway, we are very excited. Chandra, I know you've been here before, and you're really a big supporter of this. I'm so excited that you won this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Thank you to Safe Light Auto Glass and State Farm. Their generosity made this prize possible. These tickets are hard to come by, Ken. Yeah. So congratulations. Thank you to everybody who entered. Chandra, thank you. God bless you. Have a great time at the game.
Thank you. I'll let you know how it is.
All right. She's hugging everyone.
Chandra.
The Cowboys had better win this game. All right. Congratulations to Chandra Wickham. Our rappers are getting back to work. We're going to put the band back to work, but first on a very exciting Tuesday night, our 12th annual Rappin' with Jack continues. Sponsored by Helen's Money Team with network funding on KTSA. We're back at Northside Ford, our 12th annual Rappin' with Jack on Newstalk 550 KTSA. Jack Riccardi and several hundred of our nearest and dearest friends wrapping the Presents for Family Service Association. Our event and our broadcast tonight presented by Helen's Money Team. And I have Carlos Garibay from the San Antonio Chargers with a good-looking group of people. Carlos, what are the San Antonio Chargers?
It's a football and cheerleading team ranging from ages 4 all the way up to 14.
And I know you emailed us and told us you were going to come out with a big group, and you did, and they're having a great time. Did they rap like the devil or what?
I think they have a table full of cards over there. I have some kids running around, and I was like, put them to work because they're athletic, so put them to work, get them in training for winter football.
All right. So I know you know all their names. You can introduce them all. No, I'm just kidding. But tell us a little bit about what they do throughout the year.
Well, the cheerleaders, they cheer for the football team. We got 8 games, and the football players, our small ones right here, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds play flag. We got 7, 8s, 9, 10s, 11, 12s, and 13, 14s. This is one of our big boys right here. They compete in 8 games, going to playoffs and championships. Coach Dion right there won the Division II championship for 7, 8-year-olds.
Wow, congratulations on that. That is awesome.
And some of our boys made it all-stars to a Nadjiv all-star game. Turner right here. He's a hard runner, tackler. He was our quarterback. This is our 9-10 quarterback. They're all getting together for next year.
What made you want to come out to do this tonight?
We just want to give back to the community. We're right there in Eisenhower, and all the boys are. This is a good bunch of kids. This is just not even a full team. This is just like a third of what we have, almost a quarter. We have 140 kids this year. We're hoping to get more next year, and they all realize that in this time of year they want to help out as much as they can.
It's good for kids, too, to see, I think, that other kids are going to be happy to just have one thing to unwrap. A lot of these families, the children in the family are going to have just one gift. And that kind of puts it in perspective when you're making that long list and you're writing to Santa Claus and all that.
Right. Most of what I like is they ask questions about them. A lot of them haven't done this, so they ask me questions, and we get to inform them and give them the information on what it's about and everything, and that really opens up their minds, and they want to help out more. That some say, I want to do this again next year, and things like that, or they want to, now that they want to go and help rap, or they want to do something else, starting from the little kids. So,
hey, Chargers, do you want to do this again next year? I'll take that as a yes. All right, Carlos, thank you so much. You're a good man for doing all this and bringing this good group out tonight. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Jack, for having us out here.
We're glad to have you. The Chargers with us at Rappin' with Jack.
Rappin' with Jack!
Let me bring Cheryl Quillian over here. She's got a group with her tonight from is Calabria North Dental Care, right?
Yes, it is.
And so you're on Calabria, I hope?
We are right on Calabria Road, about 1.5 miles from Loop 410.
Excellent. That's very convenient that you're named that and you're on Calabria Road. What made you come out to Rappin' with Jack tonight?
We talked to our staff. We wanted to give back to our community. We wanted to get involved, and this was the best thing, and it's in the spirit of Christmas, and we couldn't think of anything better else to do.
How did you hear about it?
You.
Oh, you heard about it on the radio. No, because you think of dental offices, you think they're listening to, like, beautiful music and stuff, you know?
But we listen to a long car ride going to the office to and from. We always have KTSA on.
We appreciate that. Did you have a good time tonight?
Absolutely. Everybody's had a blast. This is awesome.
Can we get you back next year?
No problem. We will be here and bring more.
We'll be looking for you. Thank you, Cheryl. Merry Christmas to you and the group from Calabria North Dental Care, one of the groups here with us at Rappin' with Jack. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. When we continue, we'll find out more about how the Rappin' is going. We'll hear more from the band. It's live on News Talk 550 KTSA and presented by Helen's Money Team with network funding. It's Rappin' with Jack. In fact, we have John Chavez here from Clemens High School in Schertz, the National Honor Society. How many students did you bring, John?
Around 35 students from our National Honor Society showed up to conduct community service for this worthy cause.
And what is it, what is it about this event that you think it makes it important for your students to be, part of it and involved with it?
An opportunity to give to the community, doing something outside of themselves for others.
Where were you guys? I didn't even see you in this crowd.
We were back in the corner over by Santa Claus where they're taking all the pictures.
Way over in the corner, because this is so big I can't even see that far.
That's exactly. It's around the corner, back by the cafeteria section. And
they have a different climate over there. It's a whole different weather system, zip code, the time zone, the whole thing. I think it's after 9 o'clock at night over there.
Exactly. We did cross into a county, I think. Right. And we did come from Guadalupe County, so...
Came from a long way, and again, how many students? About 35, you said?
35 students, juniors and seniors, who are in the National Honor Society.
Well, folks, thank you, all of you from Clemens, for coming tonight. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for helping us out here tonight. Appreciate it. All right, thank you, John. Merry Christmas to you and everybody at Clemens High School and the National Honor Society with a big turnout tonight here at Rappin' with Jack, one of our biggest groups, Ken Slavin.
Yes. It's incredible, and they all have matching shirts on.
Here he is once again, Ken Slavin.
Thank you.
Stars in the sky look down where he made the little Lord Jesus asleep in the hay. The cattle are lowing, the poor baby weeps, but little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes.
Shannon Nisbet from Family Service Association standing here with me. Come on over here, Shannon, because Shannon and I, now we truly go back to the beginning. I mean, yes. Like God created the earth and the sky, and that first year, you can tell people, right? It was an aisle at Target.
Absolutely.
I'll even tell people one more thing Shannon doesn't want me to say. I wasn't even their first choice. They wanted Hot Henrietta. That's true. And I remember. And I was happy to do it, but I remember it could have been Hot Henrietta for all we knew. Who knew?
I don't even know who Hot Henrietta is.
Oh, you're being modest.
No, I don't.
But can you get over this crowd? They tell me that we even spilled out of the showroom into the service waiting area.
Absolutely. We have over 600 people here. It's amazing. Just unbelievable. And so many people came with their own toys and their own things to wrap. And this is the first time. It's 8:45, and we still have things to wrap. It's very exciting.
She is just beaming with that, because you and I have been here for years where we ran out, in the first hour, right?
Yeah, I can remember making many runs to stores to just get more things. But this year, not only did we have more people, but just people were reached into their hearts and were amazing.
It's important to note that even after tonight, if people donate, you're still going to put that money to work and help these families, because you help them and you work with them all through the year.
We do help them and work with them all the year, and we still have a couple of hundred families who we don't have the resources to help. So it'll be used not only just to provide them the tangible things that they need now, but to help build the infrastructure of their family throughout the year.
So at this point in the night, if you have heard this and you're kicking yourself and you're thinking, I should have gone to that. That sounds like they're having a good time. I wish I had gone to Northside Ford. Don't despair. You can still hit the PayPal button on the KTSA.com website, or you can call Family Service Association. How do we do that? What's the number?
It's 210-299-2400.
Don't call now because everybody from FSA is here. But, call tomorrow.
Call tomorrow, and we will either connect you with a family, or we will gladly take your money and put it to the very best use.
And it's also important to note, because you work with these families all year round, we can give with the confidence that you really know these are people that need the help. If you jumped into this, for 1 month out of the year, you might not always know who's getting what and are they being helped by other organizations. But because Family Service Association, by the way, the oldest family charity in San Antonio, over 100 years, not that Shannon and I know that, but we read it somewhere. We've heard about it. But, the point is that these families are people that have legitimately suffered some kind of setback, and they need this help. There's no question about it.
No, and San Antonio is a city with not only a boundless heart, but also a city with tremendous needs. As you know, we've talked about it year in and year out. And so this is so much more than just providing gifts. It is providing hope and help and healing for a lot of these families. So it's so much more than just the presence. It's really what they gain in their souls and their hearts that last forever.
I'm going to give you a hug. I think we need a hug right here. All right. And you know what? If Shannon Nisbet is smiling late in the night on a Rappin' with Jack night, then we have done something right, because this is a lady that worries and frets and is always trying to do more for people. And this year we've come through. You've come through for her and for these families across San Antonio. Thank you so much, everybody.
Absolutely.
Here at our 12th annual Rappin' with Jack on News Talk 550 KTSA, Ken Slavin and the band getting ready to swing the joint, if I can say that.
I love
I'm trying to sound like a hep cat.
You sound like a hep cat.
Thank you.
Jack.
Ken wrote that down for me. I wouldn't have known how to say that otherwise.
Cat.
Yes.
Well, Christmas would not be Christmas without this particular tune. This goes out to all the kids.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, we're laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making seasons bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Swinging those bells and
swinging them.
All of that. Ken Slavin and the musical All-Stars. Reintroduce this band one more time,
Yes, I
Ken.
certainly will. Mr. John Sheridan on the piano, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Kevin Hess on the drums.
Yes.
And my longtime friend and musical buddy Chuck Moses on bass.
You are correct, sir. And Ken Slavin. All right, listen, we have so many, before we get to your final tune of the night, so many people to thank, including Ken Slavin, Helen Bernatek, and everybody from Helen's Money Team with Network Funding, our awesome title sponsors for 2010. And, Lisa, I think you should try some way of tricking her back in here next year. Let's get busy on that strategy. We want to thank Richard Mendoza, Raul Castillo from Safe Light Auto Glass, Jim Thompson from Northside Ford, Robert Fleming, Paloma Blanca Restaurant, thank you so much. We want to thank everybody, all of the volunteers, employees, and volunteers from Family Service Association. We obviously want to thank all the groups that came out tonight and everybody who came out, even if you just brought your own bad self. We're so glad that you came. You might feel like you were just a tiny, cog in this rapping machine, but believe me, we appreciate everybody that came, each and every one of you. Also want to thank everybody at KTSA, our engineering staff, our promotion staff. This will blow you away, Ken. Our operations manager, Greg Martin, is running the control board tonight. I mean, the top guy in the organization is running the control board because there wasn't anybody else to do it, and this was important. And you have no idea how much pressure is on me that my boss is running the control board during a broadcast. I'm about ready to pass out. So I'm glad we don't do that every day.
He's been giving you a lot of smiles over the evening, so I think you've been doing great.
Man, we hope so. We hope so. There may be a meeting tomorrow. I don't know. But State Farm, Safe Light, Helen's Money Team, thank you to all of our sponsors and supporters and partners. And as we wrap up this 12th annual broadcast, I can't think of any better way to send everybody out into the evening than with Ken Slavin and our musical all-stars live from Northside Ford.
Thank you, Jack. This is a song that I think really sums up the true reason for the Christmas season.
Oh, the holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine.
God bless all of you, and thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Let's hear it for Ken Slavin and these musicians taking time out of their busy holiday season, sounding great tonight. We so appreciate them, and I know the radio audience has enjoyed this too. You don't get to hear this on the radio all that often. In our final couple of minutes, I just want to let everybody here know that if you're still here and you've got the time, we still have stuff for you to do. And there are opportunities. You can continue to work and wrap and sort, and we're not going to throw you out or anything. So
Absolutely not.
If you feel like if you've got a little more work in you, we've got a little more work for you to do.
There's plenty of time.
Yeah, really.
There's plenty of time left to do some work.
Ken Slavin is usually just getting out of bed at this time. You're just starting his day.
That's right.
Yeah, this is like nothing for him.
This is morning time.
But
no, what a wonderful! This has been a great night, Jack, and I think it's great. You still have lots of people staying behind, and I heard you mention there's still a need through to Christmas, And so I'm going to still I want to make an appeal over the air to any of my friends and family who are listening that if they can find it in their hearts to donate at ktsa.com, where they can sign up. I know it's on Jack Riccardi's page and at ktsa.com, where it will link them through to Family Service Association and try to make some cash donations online. And then, Jack, I needed to ask you, are there still drop-off points through the rest of the season?
We don't have the
not?
drop-off points, but here's the important thing. If you can make the donation on the PayPal account, Family Service can turn that around real fast, put it to work. And again, as we mentioned, they do this work with these families all throughout the year. So if this has moved you tonight, if you feel like you want to be a part of this love train, you can jump on this love train anytime during the year, and we would love to have you do that. So, Ken, our thanks again to you and everybody, and we'll see you back here in about a year. And I'll see you back on the radio tomorrow morning.
KTSA San Antonio. News on the hour, on the half hour, and when it breaks. KTSA, putting San Antonio first.